See, some YouTubers clean themselves up and make themselves look good to be on camera. Personally, I don't give a hell. So, you know, I'm covered in crap because I've been working on, you know, crap. Anyway, Panda monologues, episode 23 and a bit. What are we going to do today? Well, we've done a lot of stuff so far, and if you want to get caught up on everything about this 4x4 Panda thing that we went and got, then the link is somewhere up there. It's a bit odd because the screen on the front of this camera is very, very small, so all I can see is my face, and my face is covered in grease and oil and one thing or another because I've been under that thing. Anyway, but if you want to get caught up on it all, it's all somewhere up there, right? Today, I think we're going to tackle the exhaust, or at least have a crack at it anyway. This is the current problem. We've got a piece of exhaust that is not just badly fitted, it's the wrong piece of pipe for this car. This car, being the 4x4 version of a certain age, has a certain exhaust fitted to it, and this was not the exhaust. I imagine that this was fitted to the car to get it through an MOT because it was the cheapest and it was what was available. Fair play, you know, we've all done it, but it is no longer suitable for the purpose. It is leaking at the Flexi, it is leaking at the joint, and as you can see, it's pretty much because it's not meant to fit there. Worse than that, it's pushed the back end of it out, so the back box is at an angle that it shouldn't be, and it's too far back, but all the way through it. So we've got to bring it all forward a little bit as well, and we can do that here because this is what we've got the opportunity to do, is to fix this. We're going to replace this section of pipe here, hopefully. Right. I've got a Flexi. I bought a Flexi. That was about 15 quid. And we've got some clamps, and I've got some pipe kicking round. But we'll see what we got, and we'll see what pipe we got and how it's all going to square up and whatever. Because we're going to make this from scratch, and we've got to make it nice and straight so it goes from one bit to another. All good. And we're going to move it, move it forward, so we're not sort of like, you know, and you can see what's going on with these hangers here, right? We're all the way the wrong way, you know? And then the back is just wrong. It shouldn't be at that angle. It's not far out, you know, but it's far enough out for it to be, yeah, that shouldn't be like that, and it shouldn't be. We've got an opportunity to fix a lot of evil there, and obviously to make it MOTable. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a crack. Right, first of all, let's have a look at the pipe that we got to work with. I have a plan. I have a plan. The section that goes between there and somewhere down there, with this in the middle. So I'm going to put this whole thing in, and I'm going to cut this in the middle, and I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to weld the Flexi in. But we've got to make sure that this hanger here is in the right place as well. So I'm going to cut that off there, pull this off here, pull that whole section out there, and basically make a bit to go in the middle. That'll do, that'll do. Bloody hell, I was only on there about 10 mil. I was surprised I was leaking as well. So, all we got to do is Check that piece in there with a Flexi in it, and we're good to go. Oh, this is going to be bread and butter. This is chuffed to bits. I've had problems getting hold of TIG gas, but MIG gas we should be okay. What's that on? Oh, we're only about half full. Okay. God, I love this welder. So easy to use. So this is kind of the important bit, because this needs to be spot on. But you can see what we're doing here. Yeah? Yeah. So I've got to make the pipe to go from there to there. And this should be, I'll go back and check everything, in the right place. So whatever we cut this pipe to now should be right. And what I might do is just stick it on. We've got a little bit to play with there, and tack it in place so we know. Now this box here has been bent, and there's no getting round that until we've got the rest of it fixed in place, and I can apply some brute force to it to do that, which is only gonna, you know, line it up slightly differently, but it's not gonna knock. And that's in a load, look, it's loads better. Loads better. So, that's it. We just make this pipe now to go in here. Sweet. So that should now fit perfectly. That's still hot. Yeah, I ended up taking the whole thing off, and to be honest with you, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to get that out of there. I'm going to weld this bit onto this, so I've got two bits, so I can fit all this in and hook it up back here and have the fight at the back rather than at the front. Yeah, and of course this is, no matter how much you grind this back, it's still oxidized, so it's fantastic. Plenty of gas. You just can't weld to rust. It does not want to do this. Yeah, don't look at this bit. Not quite sure what went wrong there. Well, I do know what went wrong. It's what happens when you reuse old shit rusty metal. But there you go. Oh, I said I wasn't going to do it. And it looks like I've done it. Well, it looks right. It's not heavy, at least. Okay. Is there a better way of doing this? Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. I'm happy with that, really happy. The only bit left to do now is going to be make a new bracket for that. Might be a job for another day though.
It's alright, that.